been called the most studied artifact in human history.
Because it has. There's not even a close second. 102 academic disciplines have studied the shroud and put their academic reputation on the line. And these are everyone from mathematicians to physicists to medical doctors, hematologists, archaeologists, etc. And they're all saying the same thing. We cannot explain how there's an image in the cloth. The Shroud of Turin Research Project team, STURP, that went to Turin in 1978. I spoke with the late Barry Schwartz on the phone often. Sadly, he's now dead. They thought they were getting a free trip to Italy. They go there, they're having drinks in the lobby, and they're all giggling and saying things like, well, give me 15 minutes in the scientific record, and I will prove that the shroud is a hoax. No one was giggling after the first day. They slept next to it. They had one weekend with the shroud that the Savoy family, the Catholic Church would have never allowed it. Right. The Savoy family allowed the shroud to be examined. Because remember, this is 1978. The Catholic Church doesn't take control of it until 1983 when the Duke of Savoy is exiled and he bequeaths it to John Paul II.
Interesting.
So they would have never let it. This is a private family that allows the shroud to be studied. And they're doing all of these different... it takes 4 years for them to publish all their work, and they prove, and this is the first time I've used the word prove, they prove that it is not a man-made object. It cannot be replicated.
What do you do with I've watched enough and listened to enough about this, and I want your take, but there's the skeptic argument back is always, well, that carbon dated in 88 and it came back as medieval. And a lot of people take that and run with that and be like, well, this disqualifies everything. It's a medieval forgery. Of course, we've just gone through why this isn't a painting and why it's not.
There's no pigment. There's no dye. There's no brushstrokes. And so the carbon dating happens in 1988. My friend Tristan Casablanca just did a book on it. The British Library sat on the raw data for 27 years. So we couldn't study what they actually studied. We couldn't access what what their raw materials were. 7 labs were supposed to do the carbon dating. Only 3 did: Arizona, Zurich, and Oxford. 7 were supposed to. The gentlemen, they write on the board 1260 to 1390 based on the carbon dating. The Shroud of Turin research scientific community they begged these labs, whatever you do, don't carbon date the edges. Even the shroud that I travel with, which is a replica, we had to add gaff, whatever you call it. We had to frays. Yeah. And so the shroud has been patched on the sides because, it's a linen cloth. Sure. And linen will last forever, by the way. We have the Tarkan dress from 3000 BC. Okay. So that's 3,000 years older than the shroud.